Hello and welcome to this Forex Week Ahead analysis video with me, John Kibler, Senior Market Analyst of Blueberry Markets. In this video, we're going to take a look at the news and some key charts to watch, so stick around and we'll go through some key markets. So going straight on to the news then, we can see that we've got some CPI data actually in focus. We've got CPI data out of New Zealand, Canada and the UK this week. New Zealand CPI quarter on quarter expected to rise from 1.1% to 1.9%, which is quite interesting, and it'll be interesting because I'm going to show you something on the next slide. Then we've got CAD, which is month on month and year on year, expected to come down a little bit. We've got CPI month on month expected to fall from 0.4% down to 0%, and year on year expected to drop from 4.1% to 4%. And in the UK, CPI year on year expected to come down 6.7%, only down to 6.6%, which would be quite interesting. Pound has actually gained a little bit of strength recently, and that could actually fuel a little bit more pound strength. Going on to the US data this week, we've got retail sales month on month expected to fall from 0.6% down to 0.3%, and we've also got some unemployment claims expected to rise from 209k to 210k, but most importantly, Federal Chair Powell speaking towards the end of the week, which is obviously going to cause some volatility in those US markets. Going on to the currency strength meter then, which is quite interesting this week. We saw Kiwi fall from that +6 figure down to 0, causing a -6 move. Now, obviously, we try and monitor when these key currencies come up into any kind of area like these, and you can see obviously we've come up into that +6 area. We like to then monitor to see if there's any reversals, and Kiwi did do that. From the other side though, we had the Swiss franc and the pound being quite weak currencies. They're now starting to come back. Swiss franc from -4 up to 1, so that's another market to take a look at, but pound also gaining some strength. Going on to some charts of interest then. So we've got the US dollar index here, dollar index daily time frame, but on the week actually closed bullish. We're still in that upward trend, and we're still in that upward trend until we breach 105.50 support. So if next week price breaches that support, I'd expect some further downside, but for now we're looking bullish. We've got resistance towards the 107, 108 handle, so we may see price try and push for these highs this week. Going on to cable then, cable a really interesting market. We found some resistance here at the 1.2325 handle. This is a 4-hour time frame, and you can see that we've changed from this bullish move into a bearish one with this new lower low, lower high formation being formed. So I think cable could continue to push lower. If it does, the 1.2050 would be an interesting area to look out for these lows formed at the start of October. The resistance would be around 1.2215, the recently formed high. So if price comes up into that high, it may find resistance, push lower, or if we breach it, it could move up to the next level of resistance, which is 1.23. But if we find resistance, it may try and come back down into that 1.2050 level. Going on to New Zealand US dollar then, so Kiwi obviously really want to watch at the moment. The New Zealand dollar very bearish. We came up into those previous swing highs at 0.6050. We rejected. We're pushing all the way down now into the range lows here at 0.5875. A breach of this range low, we'd see price potentially head to 57.75. A support here could see price remain within the range. Obviously, New Zealand CPI expected to come out a little bit better, so if we did see any kind of move higher back towards this resistance again, sellers may be active around that point. Going on to pound Kiwi then, the reason why I'm highlighting this chart is because on the strength meter, the pound was a stronger currency and Kiwi was a weakening one. That means I want to be looking to potentially at this market for further upside. Now you can actually see on this weekly time frame, we are technically in an upward trend. Price is making higher highs as well as a higher low formation at the moment, so this could be the ideal area to see price continue to push higher. If we do push higher, we do have resistance at 2.0900. If we breach that, then price could come back within this trend line support and head towards the highs of 2.15. If we actually sort of find some kind of rejection here and we breach �2.033. I think we'll be heading back down towards these lows at 1.9834. So that's something to just be aware of. Just because the strength meter is saying that this market could potentially move higher doesn't mean obviously that it will. If we do see obviously that bullish strength coming from it, then great. But if we don't, a breach below that 2.0332 level would be almost like a change of buyers for us, and we'd probably see price come a little bit lower. Thanks for watching this video update. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content, and I'll speak to you in the next video.